Hello traders, Gary Wagner here just before 11 o'clock in Honolulu, 5 o'clock in New York. It is Wednesday, 7th day of August 2019, and this is the daily report for gold and silver. Gold and silver exploded to the upside with tremendous gains in both markets, and silver gaining over 4% on the day, gold gaining almost 2%, and that's after it has come down off of the highs. Earlier this morning, we had tremendous pressure in U.S. equities. They were trading dramatically lower. As they recovered, short-term traders pulled profits on the precious metals, but it is my sense that we have much more upside ahead of us as long as the current trade war continues to deepen and no resolution right now is in sight. Add to that September 1st, if we in fact initiate additional tariffs on the remaining $300 billion worth of Chinese imports, that could send this precious metals flying, gold trading up near 1570 to maybe even 1600. But that's 3 weeks away. Let's look at what's going on today. And to do that, we'll take a look at our current pricing. Traders, although gold is well off of its high today, the high being $1,522.70 per ounce, it closed strongly, effectively above $1,500 an ounce for the first time in 6 years. Currently, we have gold trading at $13.20. We did send out a trade alert this morning, and traders, you should have moved your stop up to $14.96.13 and to maintain your current long at $14.74.40. Silver was the big mover. That is up about 4% today, $17.13. That's a 68-cent rise, and it traded as high as $17.26. Dollar in essence was unchanged today, 97.43, so it's still quite valuable. And when we look at the other precious metals, we had platinum closing up by about 1.7%, a $14 gain at $867.40, and then palladium continues to drop as we've seen recently, $14.10.90. There's now about $100 difference favoring gold between those two precious metals. Traders, let's take a look at our technical studies and talk about our current trade. Fast market scenario was the overall characteristic of both gold and silver in trading today. Gold currently up about $29, $13.20. That's after trading to a high today of $15.22.70. That was as the U.S. equities markets were under pressure, and then we had short-term traders pulling profits, took it down to about 1508 intraday before moving a little bit higher. We are now right in that point in which the market is taking a break before Australia opens up. Then it moves, of course, to Hong Kong, London, and then to New York. My sense is that we've got this solid move above 1500 per ounce. I think that this is a sign of more upside to come and more volatility to come. That was one of the reasons that we actually moved our stop up today. Now, typically I have been looking to move it behind the low that we've seen over the last 3 days. However, when you have sizable moves that we've had recently, it doesn't really make sense to move our stop. We already had it at 41. We're in at 1474. Market's well above 1500, and my sense is that key psychological level of 1500 should in fact hold as long as this rally stays in play. It is for that reason that we recommended moving up the stops. We moved them just below 1500 at 1496.13. In terms of where I think this market could actually take us to, I have been revising my upside target as this market is moving up, because the scenario that I'm basically looking at is as follows. My sense is that we had, in terms of our Elliott wave count, our wave one here, and then we had this market move down to what I believe was a retracement or a two, and then that took us into this third wave. This third wave, if it simply equals wave one, is going to be about 1547. According to Elliott wave theory, wave three cannot be the shortest of any of the impulse waves. In this particular scenario, we should see this market move to a minimum of about 1550. That being said, I do expect extreme volatility in the marketplace, and I am looking for higher pricing. Of course, all of that could change if the fundamentals that have been underneath all of this rally that we've seen recently, if they change. So, if there is some resolution in the trade war, we would see it back off quickly. We've still got issues with Iran. That is kind of creeping into the marketplace, although we really haven't seen it affect gold or silver pricing. It could be some of the undercurrents. We have North Korea once again doing missile tests. So we've got a lot going on currently, and those things collectively, I believe, have created a perfect storm scenario to move these precious metals higher. And that is quite exciting. Silver had a tremendous move today. We'll pull up a daily chart. I have not seen a move like this, nor has anyone else, over the last 3 years, I believe. This is a tremendous move to the upside. When we take a look at current pricing, we have identified a level of former resistance that reside at roughly around 1650. It is the 0.618% retracement. We barreled through that like a hot knife through butter, and the next target in terms of silver has got to be 1740 per ounce. Currently, we're at 1713. This has been Gary Wagner, wishing you, as always, good trading. We will talk to you tomorrow for the next daily update and review. Bye-bye.